This is a personal theater makeup kit. You can buy this at most theater stores for under $20. Okay. When we start stage makeup, the first thing we need to do is pull back our hair. And if we have wigs, this is a good time to put your wig cap on to get ready for a show. But if you're not wearing a wig, at least pull back your hair with some type of rubber-based band to keep it in one spot and away from your face. Then we get lotion. You use some kind of a good moisturizer, not something that's too smelly or with perfumes, and it'll irritate your skin. But you get some lotion. If you don't have lotion or you can't find something, sunscreen is actually a really good base because it's protective of your skin. And the reason that we make sure we put moisturizer everywhere on our face before we start makeup is because the pigment in theater makeup will stain your face, and it can get into your pores, and it can get really difficult to clean, and it can clog up your skin. So you put moisturizer on, it helps to keep it clean, and it keeps your face in better shape. When you buy stage makeup at the store, you can often get it in this whole little kit here, and it comes with this type of makeup. But if you don't have the ability to get stage makeup, you can use standard makeup like this, something that your parents may have, some type of foundation. And for our purposes today, we're gonna actually show you how to do it with this kind of makeup. You use a wedge. This one's got makeup on it already, but you use a wedge to put on makeup so that it goes on nice and evenly. But to start off with this kind of makeup, because it's not a cream makeup like theater makeup, we just go ahead and dot a bunch of it all over. And then we're gonna blend it in with our wedge and make it nice and even. What we're looking for is to make sure that the face has an even color on it so that the rest of our makeup goes on nice and stands out. You need to make sure that you get your makeup under the chin as well. Nice even coat. The next step is to put highlighter on. Make sure you have a clean brush, something really clean. This comes in most standard starter kits. We have highlighter, we have shadow, we have rouge for the cheeks, and this is your lip color. Even if you're playing a boy, you have to use all of these colors. So we start with highlighter color. And when we're highlighting under the eyes, just to make the eyes stand out, we start in the middle of the eyebrow and we just pull it to the end. And pull it over, and then we blend it in a little bit. We don't want it to look like a hard highlight line, but we do want it to look significantly lighter right under the eyebrow so that the eyebrow stands out. Now, highlighter, does it stand out? Okay, now we're gonna move on to the shadow, which is this darker color. Shadow can be used for a lot of things. If you use it on your cheeks, you can use it on the hollow of your cheek to make you look older or tired or sunken in and skinny. You can use it under your eyes to be evil and wicked. What we're gonna use it for here is we're gonna just use it to darken the eye a little. So we're just gonna pull it to the end of the eye line and just blend it in, because we don't want it to look like eyeliner or eyeshadow. We want it just to darken the eyelid. And then we're going to darken the sides of his nose, because men have strong noses. At least that's how they read on the theater. Mm-hmm. And you blend it in. But don't get it up on the top. Keep the top clean, so it just looks like a strong nose, okay? The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna use the rouge, which is this lighter color, to highlight his cheeks. I continually clean off my brush. It's really nice to have a washcloth or a baby wipe or something to do this so it's not on your hands, but if it is on your hands, you can always wash it off in the sink afterwards. That's so that the colors don't mix. So you add some rouge, give me a kissy face. And you see how the skin comes around here, just line the cheek and then blend it in. Yes, even boys have to wear rouge, so you have to make the cheeks stand out. Good. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put on eyeliner. We can use a pencil eyeliner like this. You use a brown color because brown is a more natural tone. Black's not really very natural. If it's not coming off on the eyelid, you can just rub it on your hand till it's a little warm, or on a cloth or something that was a little warm. And you just start at the top and you come all the way across. And all we're doing is making sure that the lines of the eyes are dark enough to tell that's where the eyelid is and that's where the eyelashes go. And you just do one simple line to the end. You don't go past the end. Start right here. Want to open your eye, please? Boys, a little. You can pull down the skin slightly to help. And all you're needing to do, okay, is get a little color right here. And see, as you can tell, Jack is not terribly comfortable with eyeliner being applied by someone else. If you do this yourself, there's a little more confidence in it. It doesn't feel like someone's gonna slip and poke you near in the eye. But he got it on and it's just fine. For this makeup tutorial, we do not wear any kind of mascara. And we don't put our lip color on until after we've put on our translucent powder. Translucent powder does a few things for the actor's face. The first of which is it sets the makeup. So then if you're sweating or eating or doing anything in the wings while you're waiting for your cue on stage, fortunately, just a little off there, it will set everything so that your makeup doesn't run or get smudged or anything like that. I use this large brush because I can put a little more on his face and then blend it in really nicely. But a lot of the kits come with one of these powders, these powder pads. So what you do is you just get a little bit on your powder pad, tap it off. You don't want too much on there, and you can just pat it on and rub it in lightly. But if you rub it too much, you could rub the makeup off underneath. So be very careful not to do that. You don't want to do that, but I'm going to return to my brush because this is what I prefer to use. And most people who wear makeup on a regular basis have some kind of a large brush that will help them do that. So what you do is make sure it's everywhere. Oh, I forgot one thing. I forgot our under chin shadow. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that real quick. What you do is you just put it on right under the chin. Make sure to not get it up on this part of the chin or on the neck. You want it just right under the jawline to give it a little contour to what we're doing. So then do the same thing, you blend it in, you blend it down, you don't blend it up on the face, and you set that with powder. The last thing you do is lip color, which is the darker of the two reds on the bottom. Lip color, even for boys, is important because all the makeup that we just put on washes out the color of the lips. So you simply put it on with the brush. If you don't want to wear this kind of lip, you can always get a chapstick that has a tint in it. So stage makeup, very simple. If you're not wearing a wig, you take down your hair at this time, and now your face will read very well on stage. Your eyebrows won't be sunken in, your cheeks will stand out, and your chin will be dominant. That's it.
Oh.